whenever a chart, a person come to you to know about his life events, he expects you to say something which is good mostly, and sometimes what is going to be warranting in the future. For that, first you should be able to see whenever the chart comes, birth chart comes, first you have to see the lagna. And as you all know, for preparing a birth chart, three things are required. That is date of birth, place of birth, and time of birth. And as you all know, place of birth, time of birth, and date of birth will never change wherever the person moves. Wherever he is staying, his birth chart is the basic birth chart from which you will have to tell the future of a person. అంటే తెలుగులో చెప్తాను. అంటే ఒక మనిషి మీ దగ్గరికి వచ్చేటప్పుడు ఒక జాతకం చూడాలంటే మీకు 3 కావాలి. ఒకటి పుట్టిన స్థలం, పుట్టిన టైము, తర్వాత ఏ డేట్లో అతను డేట్, మంత్, ఇయర్ ఏ పుట్టాడు అనేది మనకి కావాలి. అది పెట్టుకొని మనం ఒక బర్త్ టైం చార్ట్, నవాంశ చార్ట్ ఎరెక్ట్ చేస్తాం. బిగినింగ్లీ నార్మల్గా అందరూ చేసేది ఇవి రెండే. అది ఒక్కసారి మీరు చార్ట్ని ఎరెక్ట్, వన్స్ ద చార్ట్ ఈస్ ఎరెక్టెడ్, మీరు ఏం యూ హ్యావ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ దట్ విచ్ ఈస్ ద లగ్న భావ. Normally, South Indian chart is different and North Indian chart are different. North Indian chart is a triangular shape, that is a diamond shape in a square, and South Indian chart is a square type divided into 12 houses. This next time I will be able to show it in a presentation type. This time I have not prepared it. Secondly, Kalapurusha chart always starts from Aries to Meena, which is 12 bhavas, which already you have been taught in the Pravina 1. And coming to your lagna is keep changing. That is depending upon the time of birth and the date of birth, your lagna may be Mesha, or your lagna may be Miduna, or your lagna may be Kanya, Tula, etc., etc. But the Kala Purusha lagna is always Aries. There is no change in it. So whenever you get a chart, you have to first identify the lagna. That is, lagna is considered as the first house. And immediately after, you have to see that who is the lord of the lagna. That is, as you all know, you have been taught the ownership of each bhava. So for Aries is owned by Mars, and Scorpio is also owned by Mars. Venus has also 2 houses, Taurus and Tula, and Mercury as Gemini and Virgo, and Jupiter has 2 houses, Jupiter, that is Sagittarius and Pisces, and Saturn has 2 houses, Aquarius and Capricorn. Sun and Moon has only 1 houses, each has one house, that is Karkataka for Moon, that is Cancer for Moon, and Leo for Sun. Rahu Ketu has its own houses, but it depends upon the houses where it is staying, and it takes the lordship, that is the significations, the lords of that houses. So for example, Mesha is the lagna. Immediately you have to see that Mars is the lord of the lagna. That you have to identify. Then second thing you have to see is where the lord of the lagna has went. Whether the lord of lagna is in Kendra As you all know, Kendra is 14710 and the Kona 159. That is Trikona 159. Or Dusthanas 2, 6, 12, that 6, 8, 12 houses, or Markasthana 2 and 7, or Badhakasthana. Badhakasthana are like that. Movable signs, 11th house is 11th lord is the Badhakasthana. For the fixed sign, 9th house is the Badhakasthana. For common signs, 7th house is the Badhakasthana. And whenever the chart comes, మీరు ఏం చేయాలంటే ఫస్ట్ కాలపురుష హౌస్లో ఏది ఫస్ట్ హౌస్ చూడాలి. హూ ఈస్ ద లగ్న లార్డ్ చూడాలి. లగ్న లార్డ్ ఎక్కడ వెళ్ళారని చూడాలి. కమింగ్ టు ద అదర్ పాయింట్, యువర్ ఓన్ చార్ట్ ఫస్ట్ ఐడెంటిఫై వాట్ ఏ లగ్న అనేది మీరు ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి. లగ్న మీది మేషగా ఉంది, ఇదే క్యాన్సర్గా ఉందనుకోండి. సో లగ్న లార్డ్ అనేవాడు ఏమవుతుండే కర్కాటకే అయితే లగ్న లార్డ్ వచ్చి చంద్రుడు అవుతాడు. సో ఫస్ట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్, మీరు అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి ఎవరు లగ్నాలాడు, ఆ లగ్నాలాడు ఎక్కడ వెళ్ళారు, ఎక్కడ ఉన్నారు. సపోజ్ ఇప్పుడు చంద్రుడు వచ్చి వృశ్చికంలో ఉన్నాడు అనుకోండి. సో యూ విల్ బి ఏబుల్ టు, మీరు ఎలా చెప్పాలంటే లగ్నాలాడ్ చంద్రుడు వృశ్చికం లగ్నా నుంచి 5వ స్థానానికి వెళ్ళాడు అని అనుకోవాలి. ఇది ఎలా కనపెడతారు, ఇది ఎలా మీరు ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలంటే ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ వెన్ ఎవర్ ద చార్ట్ కమ్స్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు సీ దట్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద లగ్న, వాట్ ఈస్ ద లాంగిట్యూడ్ ఆఫ్ ద ప్లానెట్స్, what is the longitude of the houses. Basing upon the longitudes, you should be able to see what are the nakshatras in which those planets are placed. Then you should be able to read who is the lord of the nakshatra. Then you have to read lord, what is the relation between the lord of the house and the lord of the nakshatra. These things you have to write it in a tabulated form. That is, this is the first base of what is delineation. You should be, first one house you should be able to delineate like this. That is, one is you have to see what is the first house. Lagna I will take now, I will repeat in a different way. Lagna is considered as the first house. What is the first house of the natal chart, and where is the lord of the first house, and third is what is the nakshatra of the first house based upon the longitudes. Based upon the longitude of the planet, you should be able to understand in which nakshatra that planet is placed and who is the lord of the nakshatra, who is the lord of the nakshatra, and understand that what is the relationship between the lord of the first house and the lord of the nakshatra. This is the main point which will be going to help you to read a chart. Are you able to understand this, or any doubt in this? If anybody is having doubt, sir, you can 1 minute. You can unmute it and come back. 1 minute, just 1 minute.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Just coming. I'm coming.